All right, how to install the Teeho Lock. So first things first is we're actually not going to start with this piece with the installation. We're actually going to start with the deadbolts right here. And one of the keys with the deadbolt is you're going to want to make sure that it's saying up. So you guys could probably see that right there. You want to make sure that it's saying up. You don't want to do it this way. It'll be incorrect. So we're going to do it this way. We're going to turn our door to the side here. So we'll go ahead and just slide that in. And then the next piece is we're going to put in our screws. And for here, there's going to be 2 screws, and they're going to be really small and pointy like this. And you'll have one on the top and then one on the bottom. So that's going to be your first step. I'll go ahead and do that here with the deadbolts and screw those in, and then we'll go to our next step. Alrighty, so I got that piece screwed in for our first step. The next step is you're going to need what I call the skeleton here. And then you're going to need the front plate, which is right here. So the front plate we'll go ahead and put in first. And you'll see it has this metal piece right here. This metal piece, we're going to want to thread that through this middle hole right here. And then slide the power cord right here underneath of it. So we'll go ahead and do that. So we'll slide that one underneath. And then we'll put that through the power cord. And then you're going to hold it here. So we're going to hold it here on the front, and we're going to flip it over to the back. And now we're going to go to what I call is the skeleton. So the skeleton, you'll see I already have these 2 deadbolts here with no spikes on the end. We would need these the ones without the spikes. But what you're going to do is the cord is going to hang out down here on the bottom. And then next, that metal piece is going to come right here through the middle. And what I normally suggest is this part you typically want to do by hand. You want to make sure that these threads go all the way through and that they're connecting. So you'll spin them there. And then we'll do it right here as well. We'll put it in. We'll spin them through as well. And then once they catch, you can go ahead and use the power tool. The one thing that I'll say is you don't want to do it too tight. Sometimes that can mess up the lock. So I'll go ahead and finish threading these up for step 2. And while you're threading it up, you're also going to want to be holding that front piece to make sure that it's getting on there nice and tight and it ends up being straight. So I typically will do it just loose enough and then kind of straighten it in the beginning and then finish it there at the end. So that's step 2 for you guys. All right, we got that all screwed in, not too tight. And so now we're going to be putting in the back plate. You can see I removed the top piece off there. We'll flip it over to the back. And you'll see there's a little section here for the power cord. We're going to go ahead and put the power cord in right here. So this is the power cord. We're going to go ahead and put that in. Make sure it clicks and make sure you do it the right way. I've done it backwards a bunch of times, but you want to push it in there and make sure that everything is in there nice and good. So we'll go ahead and try that one more time. There we go. I was doing it the wrong way to start, so don't do that. And then you want to line up this piece right here down there on the bottom. And you'll give it a little push to get it on there. And then once it gets on there nice, the next thing you're going to do is you're going to find these black screws. They're really, really tiny. See if you can see them here. Oh, they're so tiny you can't even see them. But that's essentially the next piece you're going to do is these tiny screws. And typically the drill won't fit in there. So you're going to need like a little, Phillips here to be able to tighten those in. And you're going to do the 2 little black screws right here and here before you put in the batteries. So that'll be the next step, and I'll go ahead and get those installed, and then we'll go to our final step. Alrighty, now for our last step. Our last step is going to be to put these batteries in. So pretty simple here. You're just going to line up the batteries and put them in the way that they need to go. Once you do that, you'll go ahead and put the top cover on. It should light up, letting you know that everything's good and everything's working. And then from there, I have additional videos on how to set up codes, master codes, and that'll be the first thing is the master code. And I'll have a video showing you guys how to create the master code and get that set up. So pretty simple there. I think that was 3-4 steps to get it going. But yeah, all I got to do now is add in these batteries, put this on, and it'll be good to go. So if you guys have any questions or need any help with the installation of this, definitely let me know. And I also, if you have any other questions on these locks at all, I have a playlist as well. You can see it there on the top to help you guys out. So thanks for watching. If you guys have any questions, once again, leave a comment and don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks, guys.